The third annual Central Valley Tip-Off from Atwater High School. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and for Game 3 in our final game tonight, it is Livingston in Orestimba. Tomorrow morning, it'll start at 10:30 a.m. with a matchup between Madera South and Stone Ridge Christian. But as we wrap up our night together, 4 8-minute quarters come our way, and it is the Livingston Wolves coming out of the Sac Joaquin Section Division 3 versus the Orestimba Warriors out of the Sac Joaquin Section Division 4. And from our 2 previous games today, we've seen the upper division team win both of the matchups. In our very first game, we saw Hillmar get taken down by Central Valley by a large margin. East Union gave a better game against Hoover than we saw in the first, but tonight we hope to see just a little bit different as we have an Orestimba score early on. Orestimba in the dark black jerseys. The other end, it is the Livingston Wolves in the white. Corner 3, looks good, is good. Knockdown triple. Orestimba up 5-0 in the first minute. The Livingston Wolves have 3 games under their belt, started back on November 17th against Denair on their home court. They won 74-46. The next game, the scripts had flipped, and El Capitan took them down 77-41. The next game, the very next day, against Merced, they lost 80-28. So their last 2 games, big losses, but they do have a win on the season at home. The other side, Orestimba, has yet to play a game until tonight. And so they're eager to get back on the court, but what we have seen in these early games of the basketball season is there is a lot of mistakes. Of course, it looks clean, but then they miss a few layups, as we just saw. Quite a few turnovers, the full court press not acting correctly, the half court press reaching in a little too soon. It'll come through along with the season. The cutting Aguilar Briones gets swatted at, taken away. Orestimba is fouled. Orestimba will have it off the baseline. Blake Mello to inbound, finds an open man to the corner. Good ball movement to the outside. They're not in a hurry yet, but a 3 will be jacked up for Mello, which misses, but the offensive rebound and putback continues their 7-point scoring streak. 7-0, shutting out the Livingston Wolves so far. Travel on Aguirre. The Wolves immediately want to make some changes. They will bring in Imanol Gutierrez. Offensive foul on the Warriors. That is the Warriors' second foul in the first 2.5 minutes. Aguirre. Gutierrez wrapped up, finds the corner. Aguirre blocked. Taken away by Mello. Valenzuela, coast to coast, can't finish, put back, rolls in, drops it down, Devin Bell. Nine nothing. First 3 games of the Central Valley tip-off starting the same way with a blowout first quarter. Aguirre. Moving the outside, Livingston has yet to get into the middle. Gutierrez to the top, long 3, it's good! Deshaun Baines, the junior guard, gets the first points for Livingston. And just that one made basket changes what the Wolves have next. Orestimba wants an answer. We'll see what they have in store. At the top, finding the middle, offensive foul. That is Valenzuela's foul and the third on Orestimba. The new high school basketball rule per quarter, it is 5 fouls. Once you get to 5 fouls in the quarter, it's 2 automatic free throws. No longer 7 for the bonus, 10 for double bonus through the half. Meanwhile, the Wolves back-to-back possessions scoring, 2 possession difference. Valenzuela will kick outside to a cutting man. He lost it as he was racing down his lane. We have a jump ball. In the first 2 games we've seen at the Central Valley tip-off, we haven't seen much aggressiveness forcing jump balls. We get that later in the season when players become more conscious and say, hey, this isn't going to be a foul if I grab this. We need to be a little more aggressive, get that jump ball to turn back and forth with possession. But today, I believe that was only our second one through 3 games. Top of the arc 3, looks good, won't go. Angel Reynoso will bring it down the court for Orestimba. Warriors call out the play. It's Drew Felbert. Inside on the ground, Orestimba will get it off the baseline. This is only the second foul on the Livingston Wolves. It's Deshaun Baines. Corner 3 looks good, is good. Blake Mello, the senior. The Orestimba Warriors, fantastic on offense. And now defense. Adrian Aguirre, his ankle rolled up on. Looking at the official, saying that was a foul as he was grabbing his legs, but the official will call for a jump instead. Three on its way, misses left side. Right back in it, uses the backboard. Give the man some Windex while he's up there. Devin Bell easily breezes past the Livingston defense. Not only adds 2, but has an extra one on the way. Bell not able to have the three-point play, and the Livingston Wolf cheerleader squad also here, adding some extra pressure to the Orestimba offense. Nine-point lead for Orestimba. Offensive foul pushed off on the baseline. Jacob Valenzuela. He has 2 fouls in the first quarter alone. And here comes his replacement, Ramiro Beltran Pelayo. And that'll lead us also to a timeout. 14-5, 9-point lead for the Orestimba Warriors. The Orestimba Warriors looking strong in the first quarter, up 14-5 over the Livingston Wolves. 2 minutes left in the first quarter, but Orestimba also some of their main players, a little bit of foul trouble early on. They need to limit that, make sure they don't foul anymore. They don't need it either. Hasn't led to anything absolutely incredibly different in the game, so keep your hands to yourselves and continue to play your game. Wolves launch up a three. It's off. Drew Felber, the senior guard, calling out the plays, while Aguirre disrupting his play calling. Felber, his three is short. Offensive board for Alex Milan. Felber just trying to set up the play, but Aguirre making sure he can't look at any open man as we have another offensive foul. This time it's on the Wolves. No, excuse me, the Warriors. That is on number 20, Alex Milan. Couple of early offensive fouls for the Orestimba Warriors. Those are the most unnecessary. Of course, defensive, you can make a stand saying, hey, I was trying to keep them from scoring, but offense, you're in control, you're in possession, you're just trying to get that open shot with more time on the shot clock. There's no reason to pick up any offensive foul. Under a minute left in the first. Foul. That is Alex Milan. Picks up 2 straight, 1 offensive, 1 defensive. Coach Cothan Butel going to send in Devin Bell for Alex Milan after he picked up his second. Wing three on its way. Rims itself out. Second chance. Third time is the charm for Devin Bell. 10-point lead for Orestimba in keeping the Wolves to only 6. Corner three. Foul. Clipped his legs. Ramiro Beltran Pelayo. 5 fouls on the Warriors. Of course, that was shooting, which will have 3 free throws to Jayshawn Baines. Oh for 2 on the first 2 shots. Gets 1 more as he was behind that line. And Coach Cothan Butel saying we need 1 more down there. We need this rebound. 1 of 3 at the line for Jayshawn Baines, while Orestimba can hold for the last shot. Livingston full court pressure. Doing a fantastic job. Strips it away. Aguirre asking for the foul, but he did get 2 points. Cuts the lead to 7 with only 12 left. Bell getting by, sidesteps, floats it up and in. Devin Bell. 2 seconds to get it off. It'll count if it goes. About 8 feet short at the end of 1. Doubling up the score, Orestimba 18 to the Livingston 9. You're watching the Central Valley Tip-Off on NorCal Sports TV. The Orestimba Warriors leading by 9 over the Livingston Wolves for the Central Valley Tip-Off, the 3rd annual hosted by the Atwater Falcons. This year, the Atwater Falcons, unfortunately, unable to play in this year's showcase, but we do have plenty of other teams coming up for you. We've already surpassed 2 games, which you can watch on demand here on NorCal Sports TV, and all the upcoming games you can watch live as it happens tomorrow. First game starting at 10:30 a.m. It's Madera South and Stone Ridge Christian. Coming into the second quarter, Wolves with possession, down by 9. Aguirre got the defense to move off his feet, wraps it in with the right hand, and one. Adrian Aguirre, the sophomore guard, standing at 5'9", getting past 3 different Warriors to not only score 2, but also have one more a chance from 15 feet out. In the same decade, 18-11 now. Devin Bell gives it away. Gurpreet Bagga won't get it. Bell again will attack. Up and over the shoulder of Daniel Aguilar Briones. A little bit of sloppy basketball from both sides in this opening minute of the second. Aguirre will attack again. Floated up over Bell. Won't go. Leading pass. Finds him open. Blake Mello, the senior, who's 20 points to the Orestimba Warriors. Aguilar Briones is blocked by Bell. Bell switches from right to left. It's Blake Mello. Cashes in. The 3 is good. And the timeout from the Livingston sideline is signaled. 23-11 opening the second quarter. The Warriors are on fire. The 3rd annual Central Valley Tip-Off from Atwater High School. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and the Orestimba Warriors with a strong lead over the Livingston Wolves, 23-11, with just over 6 minutes to play in the first half. The Wolves with Adrian Aguirre. He's done a lot of work for this Wolves team, finding his way into the middle, putting up open shots, getting guys open, but it hasn't been enough to keep it close as the Orestimba Warriors come into this game, their first real matchup. You know, if you have scrimmages earlier on in the season, but this is their first real attempt at a team, and the Livingston Wolves haven't been able to do anything against them or stop them. Here is Caleb Marin Dominguez, the senior. Easy bucket from 2 feet out. From the wing, the three is long. Attack, the kick, the travel. Aguirre using the screen. Dribble drive, right hand on the reverse. Doesn't go. Blake Mello pushing off, no call. One-on-one, down off the block, puts it off the right hand. Tries the corner, doesn't get it. Warriors to Mello. Mello's three, laced it. 28-13. We'll see the return of Alex Milan, who had 2 fouls in that first quarter. Meanwhile, Aguirre still can't hit from outside. And the foul reaching over the back. Gurpreet Baga. A little too physical on the rebound. Jacob Valenzuela, coast to coast. Nothing will stop the Warriors. Gutierrez will hand off to Aguirre. And Aguirre trying to put everything into his hands. Pass is tipped by Mello. Livingston sticks with it. Back to the corner, a bad pass. Warriors able to get there defensively. Aguirre will pull again. Got it. Daniel Aguilar Briones, the starting center, standing at 6'2", replaces man on the court. Underneath, Orestimba, everything in the middle is theirs. Angel Reynoso doubled up the score again, 32-16. From the wing, no answer, hits the shot clock, which means it's Orestimba basketball. Orestimba wants a timeout, 32-16 with 3:24 left in the half. The Orestimba Warriors taking advantage of the Livingston Wolves, 32-16, not even at the half. The Wolves, their defense has allowed everything. Their offense, they've got a few open shots. They've got a few open looks. but the Orestimba Warriors just at a different level. 32-16 and a push on the Wolves. Orestimba doubling up the score over the Livingston Wolves, looking to take that into the half. Backdoor nearly took out a cheerleader. Coach Kothan Brutal, love the look, love the play, but wants to see it executed every time. Doesn't matter if you're up by 16 points, doesn't matter if you're up by 50 or if you're up by 1. You should execute the play as it is. Aguirre asking for the foul, saying he was pushed by Mello. Stop worrying about the fouls and try to wrap it up the best as possible. Valenzuela, who also had 2 fouls in the first quarter, will handle. High screen. Turned over. Here are the Wolves in transition. 2 feet, swatted at. Will get the roll. Aiden Tristan, the junior. Valenzuela forced to pick up. His sideline was cut off. Reynoso up and down into the middle again. The Warriors own both paints. Caleb Marin Dominguez, too tall, too powerful. No one wants to give him a challenge. Meanwhile, he swats at the other end, takes down Aguirre. The paint patroller, the paint police, Caleb Marin Dominguez. Two minutes to play in the second. Mateo Vasquez lost his handle. We're going to have a backcourt violation. Officials have changed for this game. The other officials from the previous 2 games had their 2-game max. These coming in, allowing a little bit more physicality than the other officials we had earlier today. Coaches love it. The physicality, they get into later games, know that they have to clean it up. Up and down, picked away by Dominguez. Taking flight, poked out with a foul. Wolves cheerleading squad making some noise for the shooting angel Reynoso. Works out on his first attempt. Cheerleaders will only get to him once. Second time Reynoso puts it down the hatch and he'll be taken out, replaced by Drew Felber. Orestimba leads 35-18. Shot clock error, we'll change that. 1:30 left in the quarter, 30 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Aguirre, he's guarded by Felber. Wolves looking to close out the first half on a strong note. Aguirre is in the corner. He's done a lot of the work as he will now get that foul call, and he's appreciative of it. Top of the arc, the 3 off the backboard. It's open for Zakarian Duran. 35-21. The score doesn't seem so bad now. If the Wolves can hold it off going into the half, they can't do so that easily. Patricio Kearney the junior, with an acrobatic move as he spun through and tossed it off the glass. Aguirre looking to change the outcome of the first half. Tristan finds him in the corner. The three over the defender of Felber, and it goes long. Aguilar Briones, his three is too much. Aguirre gets the defense to jump, comes inside, and a foul's on the floor. Mateo Vasquez tripping up Aguirre. It's only foul 3 in the quarter for Orestimba. Shot clock is turned off, 18.7 seconds. Livingston adds a couple more players, a few fresh set of legs. Emmanuel Gutierrez and Jayshawn Baines, two of the starters. They'll keep it alive. 10 to shoot. Aguirre, top of the arc. Some connection issues for the Wolves outside. Orestimba with one final shot. 2 seconds to get it off, and they'll turn it over for the final second. Enough time to release a shot. They have to get him in stride. Aguirre is in the open play. They'll switch the court. Gets it off in time. Not going to get it. 37-21 to end the half. Orestimba leads large over the Livingston Wolves. It is the third annual Central Valley Tip-Off on NorCal Sports TV. third annual Central Valley Tip-Off from Atwater High School. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and the second half is underway between the Livingston Wolves and the Orestimba Warriors. Warriors, strong stance in the first half, putting up 37 points, but the Livingston Wolves had a lot of work to do if they want to be back in this game. They start off with a bucket from Jay-Sean Baines, who had 6 points in the first half. They're going to force the turnover here, too. Whatever Coach Aguilar said in the locker room certainly worked out. In the first half, leading scorer was Orestemba's Blake Mello. He had 14 points of the team's 37, and that is Caleb Marin Dominguez. He only has 7 points now, as we already have a timeout called, but Dominguez has 7 points, but he did a lot of work defensively and in the paints. To 23, Orestimba leading the Livingston Wolves. Second half, Livingston needs to put together some offense if they want a chance at victory. On track, the Warriors possibly can score 78 points if they replicate what they did in the first 16 minutes. Wolves want to change that. Aguirre is the leading scorer for Livingston, but he can't hit on his first shot attempt of the third quarter. Orestimba wants an answer right back. Will find his own miss. Back to the middle. Aguirre fouled him from behind, putting his arm on the back of Marin Dominguez. Here comes the inbound from Blake Mello. Man underneath, fouled again. In the first half, we saw a lot of physicality, a lot of physical play, but the officials didn't blow the whistle a lot. They let them play it out. But here, in the opening 90 seconds, changing up the whistle calls. One of two for Devin Bell. He has 9 points in the game. Aguirre stopped short and forced to push it back to Gutierrez. Aguirre isolated on the wing. Attacks, lost it off his leg. Oh, but he's fouled. Looked clean from my angle, but Reynoso apparently got a handle on him. That's only his second. Aguirre couldn't bring it in, tried grabbing it with one hand. I know a lot of higher division coaches in the college world will say you have to grab it with two hands. If you attempt to grab it with one hand, you're going to be looking in the wrong direction. You're not going to pay attention. It's going to hit off your hand just an inch above or below where you thought it was going to, and it's going to lead to a turnover. And here, it did just that. Luckily, Orestimba traveled so they get the ball back, but at the same time, you could have avoided that altogether. Aguirre lost the handle. Livingston stays with it. The three won't go. Marin Dominguez calling for it on the other end, jumping up and down. But we'll have a foul on Orestimba anyway. Excuse me, on Livingston, number 20, Daniel Aguilar Briones. Bell, beautiful dish, spin inside. The wash, the dryer, 2 points, Orestimba. Orestimba trying to go back-to-back. Broken up by Aguirre. Uses the spin move again and then finds Marin Dominguez. The spin cycle continues to go for the Warriors. 45-23, and the flashy moves start to come out. They're trying to set up Aguirre on the outside for a quick comeback, but the defense of the Warriors knows exactly what the game plan is. Traveling. Caleb Marin Dominguez, the only Warrior on the full offensive side of the court. They're trying to feed it to him. Devin Bell looked right at him, but the pass was half second too late as it was broken up early. Coach Kothenbutel telling his inbounder Blake Mello to take his time. You have 5 seconds. Just make sure it gets out before that, but don't rush anything. It's in to Marin Dominguez. Right underneath. It's his. Aguirre with a high screen. Wraps around it. Goes in with the right hand. Got it to go. Aguirre doing just about everything for Livingston offensively. The movement to the open three. It's good. They can't be stopped. Jacob Valenzuela. Thirteen third-quarter points for Orestimba, and Aguirre finally answers inside. Reynoso over to Mello. Blocked from behind and the help of the backboard. Second chance doesn't go. Poked out. Marin Dominguez off the leg. And it's going to stay with Orestimba. Orestimba wants the 30-second timeout. 50-27 at the third annual Central Valley Tip-Off. Orestimba 50, Livingston 27. There's 13 third-quarter points for the Orestimba Warriors so far. And here the inbound nearly goes straight out of bounds without a touch. The Warriors able to wrap it back in. Their offense right now and their passing abilities is unmatched. Drew Felber is in the corner. His pass finds Valenzuela at the top. 7 seconds to shoot. Other side, the wing comes up short. Still hasn't hit the rim, but the Wolves will be able to force their possession upon the ball. Gutierrez hands it over. Aguirre. He's done everything himself. Help from a high screen. Finds the corner with Aguirre. Livingston doesn't have anything open. 10 seconds to shoot. Aguirre splits defenders up and over Marin Dominguez. Not enough. Aguirre saves it, throws it off the leg of a Warrior. Now it's 5-on-4. Hail Mary pass. It's up and down with the foul. Alex Milan, 2 points, and the foul goes to the Wolves. Three-point play is converted by Alex Milan. 16 points in the third quarter now. Matthew Wales spins out of the half-court pressure. Backdoor pass, what a find. Couldn't convert it, but a phenomenal play by the Orestimba Warriors. And they're getting stops everywhere. Coach Kothenbutel calling out his play as we reach 2 minutes to play in the third. Wales to Milan, cutting to the basket, swatted at and fouled. Isaac Baez. Too much motion of his arm. Milan goes 2 for 2. Go screen. Dribble drive up the middle, contested, but still drops through. Aiden Tristan. 26-point lead to the Warriors as it'll stick with Orestimba. Wales down the middle, defense jumps on his back. The foul is on the ground, and for the second time, Isaac Baez called for too much physicality. That is 5 fouls on the Wolves with the new high school basketball rule. Have 5 fouls per quarter. Automatic bonus. 2 free throws. Dominguez goes 2 for 2. Alex Milan was 2 for 2 last time. Free throw points are huge. The clock is stopped. You're there all by yourself. The Orestimba Warriors team coached well all around. Dribbling through traffic. Milan to the corner. It's a three. It's good. Jacob Valenzuela. 60 points to the Warriors. 20 points per quarter on average, on track to score 80. attacking with an offensive foul. Isaac Baez, his third foul. Shot clock is turned off. Warriors in possession. And remember, once it reaches 5 fouls, it is 2 automatic free throws unless it's an offensive foul. That does not result in shots. Valenzuela again. The deep 2 foot just across the line, 62-29. We still have another quarter to play. Aguirre blocked by Marin Dominguez. That's the end of 3. 8 minutes left, and the Warriors already know a victory is at hand, but 62-29 is where we stand. The Orestimba Warriors on track to score over 80 points against the Livingston Wolves. It's Game 3 in the 3rd annual Central Valley Tip-Off. Games tomorrow start at 10:30 with Madera South and Stonebridge Christian. That's right here on NorCal Sports TV. But for tonight, I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. Thanks for joining me throughout the night as we get ready to close out our final game. The Warriors and the Wolves. The Wolves started off strong in the first half. They had a lot of great offensive possessions. Aguirre, who currently holds the ball, was doing a lot for the team, but it fell apart as the Warriors continued to pull away. Fake the corner 3. Driving inside, it's good. Emmanuel Gutierrez. Remember, Livingston Divisional 3, Orestimba D4. Corner 3. Is there an answer? No, there's not. Wing 3, putting up anything they can at this point. Devin Bell, Angel Reynoso, Blake Mello, Alex Milan, and Drew Felber are the 5 for Orestimba. Meanwhile, for the Wolves, it's Emmanuel Gutierrez, Damian Aguirre, who now exits, Jayshawn Baines, Aiden Aguirre, Isaac Baez, and Aiden Tristan. Tristan's pass is stolen away by Felber. Leading pass is blocked by Aguirre, but he lands out of bounds, and they will give it to the Wolves. Inbound pass nearly stolen. Aguirre will pick up another. Since 2005, Orestimba is 4-17 against Livingston. Their last meeting was December 3rd of last year, in which they lost 66-49. But Coach Charlie Kothenbutel has turned this team around. 64-31 with 6 minutes to play. They'll get their 5th victory against Livingston since 2005. That's huge. High pass saved in the corner. Wing three, Mello, short. Offensive board, putback is good. The roll from Ramiro Beltran Pelayo. The offense hasn't been as explosive for Orestimba in the fourth, but their defense is still staying as strong as ever. Aguirre is tripped up, slid on the hip of Pelayo. Second foul on Orestimba in the fourth. Open three, short again. Bell slides through, blocked from the side, wraps around the right, won't go either. Seen a lot of attacking from the Orestimba Warriors, and only a few times has it actually failed, especially after another offensive board. Corner three won't go for the Wolves. They can't get anything to go in the second half. Traveling. Jayshawn Baines couldn't put the ball down fast enough. Corner three won't be added for Orestimba, but they fought for the offensive board, but they travel. (66-31). The Warrior defense is all that matters now. Aiden Tristan will be shooting two for the Wolves. Good bounce, adds another for Tristan. One of two, offensive board. Isaac Baez fouled. Aiden Tristan will earn a foul reaching in on Patricio Kearney. That is only the third foul on the Wolves in this quarter. Meanwhile, Orestimba will take a timeout before we head into the Final Four. Final 4 minutes, the Orestimba Warriors leading the Livingston Wolves for the 3rd annual Central Valley tip-off. Just time ticking down now. That's the only thing that separates the Warriors from their first win of the season in going 1-0. Atwater Falcons host this tip-off every year for the last 3 years. And, well, the last 3 years, Atwater has won the league 2023, 22, and 21. So, can they do it again? We'll find out this year, but unfortunately won't be able to see them in this tip-off as they're unable to bring it together. If you want to continue to watch games throughout this tip-off, 10:30 a.m. tomorrow, Madera South and Stone Ridge Christian all day. Great backdoor pass, but Tristan just wasn't ready for it. Isaac Baez saw an open spot between defenders. Put it right through the hole, but Tristan just wasn't prepared. Travel call, held it too long, and the extra step. If he passed it, it may not have been a big deal, but he knew that he had messed up. Aguirre outside. The three is on its way. Not delivered. Tristan this time. Second chance. Banks it through. 66-35. Too little, too late. Warriors continue to fight the full court. Open three. It is no good. Tipped away. Pelayo keeps it for Orestimba. Coach Kothenbuhl saying, let's keep it under wraps. Underneath, blocked from behind by Baez. But somehow the Warriors get their hands on it left and right until they're fouled in the paint by Aguirre. Pelayo backing down inside, blocked from behind by Aguirre, and a travel's going to be called. Aguirre's upset, thinking that he was called for a foul, but instead Pelayo just shuffled his feet. Two minutes left. Tristan lost it. It's in the corner. It's a three. A knuckleball shot that doesn't go anywhere. Fifth foul on the Wolves. Free throws come to the Warriors. Pelayo will take them. Tomorrow for the third annual Central Valley Tip-Off, 10:30 a.m., game number one, Madera South and Stone Ridge Christian. At noon, Chowchilla, Gustine. 1:30, it will be Ripon and Liberty. At 3 o'clock, Downey and Sierra. 4:30, Bayer and Golden Valley. At 6, Cornerstone Christian and Pittman. Then at 7:30, Enox and Patterson to wrap up the Central Valley Tip-Off. Once again, the Atwater Falcons hosting this for 3 straight years, not playing in it this year, but since they've hosted it, they have won their league championship title for 3 years. The 21, 22, and 23. They look to do it again this year after coming off a fantastic undefeated season last year, but falling in the playoffs. It's been a while since the Warriors have scored, but it's all about their defense at this point, keeping the Wolves from making any sort of comeback, but this score even does not reflect how the game has gone. Orestimba was on track to score over 80 points, but this fourth quarter, it's been at a standstill, not really focusing on their offensive game, but just dribbling it out and tossing up a shot near the end of the shot clock. Steps into a three. It's good. Laces the net. Patricio Kearney. 69 points for the Warriors as we're about to enter the final minute. Corner three, Pogo's off. Orestimba can dribble out most of the clock. Inside, Pelayo, swatted at, doesn't go, gets it back, and elbows Damian Aguirre, which will draw a foul. With that, 5 fouls. Livingston shoots free throws. Now the officials, since it was an offensive foul, it will just be an inbound play. 5 fouls. You only get free throws when it is a defensive foul. Final 35 seconds, no shot clock. Aguirre will try to do one more. Here's Aguirre now. Wraps it around to the corner. The three won't go again. They've been looking at that play all night long, and it's only worked a couple of times. Aguirre's calling for it. He wants the last shot. They're going to kick it out to him. Unleashes in time, but doesn't get the final shot. The Orestimba Warriors, after losing last year 66-49, take a 69-38 win tonight. Orestimba moves on with their record of 1-0 and will play against Ceres tomorrow at home in Orestimba. For Livingston, they are now 1-3 and will play Hilmar in just a couple of days in Gustine's Rotary Tournament. Until tomorrow, starting at 10:30 a.m., Madera South and Stonebridge Christian starts our Saturday morning off for the 3rd annual Central Valley Tip-Off. For tonight, I've been the voice of choice, Levi Flores, Joseph Yanez, and the rest of our NorCal Sports TV crew. Thanks for joining us from Atwater.